Your Excellency, Guest of Honor, Qais bin Mohammed Al Yusuf, Your Excellency's distinguished guest, ladies and gentlemen, the Business and Investments Forum serves as a vital platform to strengthen economic and business ties between Oman and Tanzania. This forum aims to enhance cooperation, explore business opportunities, and further the long-standing relationship between the two nations. The ties between the United Republic of Tanzania and the Sultanate of Oman date back centuries. Our shared history, cultural bonds, and trade relations have forged a special connection between our peoples. Today, we build upon this historical foundation to create a prosperous economic future. On that note, let us proceed with today's program. We begin with welcoming remarks by Her Excellency Ambassador Fatma Mohammed Rajab, Ambassador of the United Republic of Tanzania, accredited to the Sultanate of Oman. Your Excellency.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your Excellency, Qais bin Mohammed Al Yusuf, Minister of Commerce, Industry, Investment Promotion of the Sultanate of Oman, Honorable Sharif Al Sharif, Minister of State, President Office, Labor, Economy, and Investment of Zanzibar, Honorable Said Shaban, Minister of Trade and Industrial Development of Zanzibar, Honorable Stanislaus Harun Nyongo, Deputy Minister, President Office, Planning and Investment of the United Republic of Tanzania, Honorable President Chamber of Commerce, both from Tanzania and Oman, Their Excellencies, ambassadors, and other representatives of international organizations here in Oman, Excellencies, Commissioners and Deputy Commissioners, Directors, Chief Executive Officers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome you all in this gathering. We have to thank the Almighty God for giving us good health to make us today joining this very important event. As I say that, I'm also delighted that this gathering will be a catalyst for us to work together for our country's development. I'm very much optimistic that this gathering will surge to bring investors and businessmen from Tanzania and Oman to discuss very important key issues for our economy. Distinguished guests, Tanzania and Oman have long historical and blood relation. The bond of these relations between the two countries can be witnessed in many other fields. Most of the families in Oman have their relatives in Tanzania and vice versa. Likewise, the two countries have been cooperating in various fields of economic and social spheres. Our relations have further been cemented by the high-level visits of our leaders. In June 2022, Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, paid a state visit to the Sultanate of Oman, followed by His Excellency Dr. Hussein Ali Mwinyi, President of Zanzibar, in October 2022. During such visits, business forums were also conducted and 8 memorandum of understanding were signed. These are including in the sector of energy and minerals, tourism, higher education, establishment of logistic park, an e-commerce hub in Dar es Salaam, digital transformation and enhancement of government revenue in Zanzibar, data center cloud infrastructure, Oman Investment Authority and Zanzibar Promotion Authority had collaboration in promoting and strengthening investment and financial sustainability between Zanzibar and the Sultanate of Oman, and also the executive program that implement the Memorandum of Understanding dated 30th April 2018, and also National Records Archives Authority of the Sultanate of Oman and the Institute of Archives and Records in Zanzibar. There are just few, but there are many more memorandums have been signed to promote also cooperation between the two countries. So it is high time now, we need to see the implementation of this Memorandum of Understanding for mutual benefits of our country. Today, many companies from Oman region, which have their establishment in Tanzania in areas of manufacturing, oil and gas, mining, agriculture, livestock, real estate, and service-owned industry can be witnessed now in Tanzania. Oman Air has direct flights from Dar es Salaam and Zanzibar to Muscat, and soon we'll see Air Tanzania flying direct to Oman, as we are having already signed a bilateral air services agreement. Such good working relationship is by and large a result of our historical and brotherly relationship that the two countries are enjoying. Likewise, those investments have had positive ripple effects on job creation, revenue, and support of governmental projects. There is also now a huge data showing that there is also improvement in the increase of trade. I think we have also officials who are going to give us official data about this trade increase between our two countries, and also the investment project increase between our two countries. Your Excellency, it is my expectation that this gathering will be a catalyst to open up more areas of engagement in trade and investment through B2B, B2C, and even G2G meetings that will be conducted from today and tomorrow. And I hope that the results of these B2B and other meetings will be successful to create more trade and investment deals in both countries. Your Excellency, today this forum is huge, and we can see the gathering from both countries are here. So I don't want to finish this test. So I would like to conclude here, and I want also to welcome other also dignitaries to have their speech. Thank you very much for listening, and I wish you all the best.
Building on Her Excellency's powerful message, I want to stress that her call of action is both timely and, of course, necessary. And now, it's my honor to welcome His Excellency Sheikh Faisal Al-Rawaz, Chairman of Oman Chamber of Commerce, who will deliver his remarks. Please welcome His Excellency to the podium.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are very pleased to welcome you here today in your second home, the Sultanate of Oman, to hold the Omani-Tanzania Business Forum, through which we are keen to introduce the economic and commercial element and investment opportunities available in the Sultanate of Oman and the Federal Republic of Tanzania, and the possibility as well, and the incentives and facilities available for investors. The continuous communication between the private sector in the Sultanate of Oman and the Federal Republic of Tanzania, one of whose episodes is this forum, reflect the keenness of both sides to develop as well establish a trade and historical relation between the two countries based on the common relations that we have. Distinguished audience, the growth in the trade exchange is encouraging and extracting us for more efforts to enhance activities and movement of trade, investment, exchange between the two sides, especially with the opportunities and promising sectors in the economy of two countries. Distinguished guests, the Sultanate of Oman, with its rising market in the GCC region and the attractive destination for investments because of its competitive environment and legislations that protect investments and achieve profits for invested capital. The Sultanate of Oman also, with its strategic location supervising global shipping and shipping lines, represents a starting point for products and services to market of the GCC countries, where about 50 million consumers is there, also with other countries that we have a free trade agreement with. That links with other countries and economic blocs, such as the free trade agreement with the United States of America and the Republic of Singapore, as well as other countries as well. Makes partnership between the private sector in our two countries and opportunities to maximize the benefits of business owners from the advantage of these agreements, with our aspiration to further build on the deep-rooted historical relations and benefit from the historical that unites our two countries. We hope that this forum will lead to more partnership between the private sector and in the two countries, especially in the sectors on which we focus to strengthen partnership at, which include industry, mining, energy, food security, tourism, and logistics. The Sultanate of Oman opens its heart before its doors to you. We welcome you and preparing you for all the means of facility that contributes to accelerate your business. Thank you very much, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for that speech there. This forum marks an important step towards strengthening these bonds, even further fostering collaboration for a shared future. Next, we have remarks from the Tanzanian Private Sector Foundation, TPSF, highlighting the critical role of the private sector in cross-border trade and collaboration. Please welcome to the podium.
Your Excellency, Ambassador Fatima Mohammed Rajab, Ambassador of the United Republic of Tanzania in Sultanate of Oman, Your Excellency, Honorable Kais bin Mohammed Al Yusuf, Minister of Trade, Industry, Investment, Promotion of Sultanate of Oman, Honorable Omar Said Shaban, Minister of State and Development from Zanzibar, Honorable Sharif Al Sharif, Minister of State, President Office, Labor and Economic Affairs and Investment in Zanzibar, Honorable Stanislaus Nyongo, Deputy Minister, President Office, Investment and Planning, United Republic of Tanzania, Honorable Chairman of Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols preserved, Assalamu alaikum. On behalf of the Board of Tanzania Chamber of Commerce and Zanzibar Chamber of Commerce, I'm humbled and honored to stand before your audience and present a few remarks from business community and private sector in the United Republic of Tanzania. The Board of Directors of both Zanzibar National Chamber of Commerce and Tanzania Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture acknowledges with pride the state visit of Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania in June 2022 and the President of Zanzibar in October 2022. And in that regard, there's been several exchange visits between Oman and the United Republic of Tanzania. We wish to commend the Embassy of the United Republic of Tanzania in Sultanate of Oman, Oman Chamber of Commerce and Government of Oman for organizing this superb investment and business forum from the 27th to 30th of September. The Board of Directors of both the Zanzibar Chamber and Tanzania Chamber of Commerce are committed to strengthen business collaboration with the Oman Chamber of Commerce in the industry, as well as the Oman business community at large, in the following manner. The board of both chambers now comprises of dedicated, focused, principled, and painstaking individuals. The headquarters of our chambers in Dar es Salaam and Zanzibar have got all branches across 26 regions of Tanzania, and the board are committed to adhering to all laws, policies, guidelines set by the Bank of Tanzania, Ministry of Trade and Industry, both in Zanzibar and mainland, the Tanzania Investment Center, Zanzibar Investment Promotion Agency, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the East Africa Corporation. Honorable distinguished guests and fellow business executives, the business community in the Republic of Tanzania have witnessed with success implementation of Tanzania Development Vision, of which concludes in 2025. And we are now in the process of collecting views across the countries to formulate the new Tanzania Development Vision of 2050. Likewise, we are aware in the Sultanate of Oman, you are implementing the Oman Vision 2040. Tanzania Chamber of Commerce, Zanzibar Chamber of Commerce, Oman Chamber of Commerce will collaborate to ensure that both 2040 and 2050 visions bring about economic and social prosperity of both public and private sectors in the Sultanate of Oman and the Republic of Tanzania. Honorable guests and fellow business executives, Tanzania Chamber of Commerce and Zanzibar Chamber of Commerce are now ready, willing, and able to maintain a vibrant and mutually beneficial business collaboration with Oman's Chamber as per our Memorandum of Understanding that was signed more than 10 years ago, and hopefully tomorrow we'll dedicate our time to establish or to revive the Joint Business Council for the benefits of both chambers. Welcome to Tanzania, the land of Kilimanjaro, and Zanzibar, the adorable spice of islands. I thank you for your attention. Shukran.
Thank you very much, Mr. Abdul Majid Mwilima, Vice President, TCCIA, Tanzania Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture. And now it's my pleasure to invite Honorable Omar Said Shaban, Minister of Trade and Industrial Development of Zanzibar, to share his thoughts on these unique partnerships and its potential to uplift our economies. Please welcome to the podium.
Your Excellency, Qais bin Mohammed Al Yusuf, Minister of Trade, Industry and Investment Promotion of Sultanate of Oman, Your Excellency Sharif Al Sharif, Minister of State, President Office, Labor, Economic Affairs and Investment, Revolutionary Government of Zanzibar, Your Excellency Stanislaus Harun Nyongo, Deputy Minister, President's Office, Planning and Investment, United Republic of Tanzania, Your Excellency, Madam Fatma Rajab, Ambassador of United Republic of Tanzania to Sultanate of Oman, Honorable Ministers from Sultanate of Oman and the United Republic of Tanzania, and from Zanzibar, and other government officials, distinguished heads of institutions, members of the press, invited delegates, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It is indeed pleased to join the private and public sector from our two countries in this business and investment forum. You will clearly recall that we are meeting here today in the implementation of the directives which were deliberated by our dear presidents during the state visit made by Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan and His Excellency Dr. Hussein Ali Mwinyi, when the two paid a courtesy visit and held official talks with His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq Al Said on here in the Great Sultanate of Oman. It is particularly gratifying to witness steady progress in efforts geared towards expanding investment and the trade opportunities between Tanzania and Oman. Today, as we gather here in further strengthen our economic ties, I am filled with optimism and a sense of purpose. Your Excellency, my brother Qais bin Mohammed Al Yusuf, Minister of Trade, Industry and Investment Promotion of Sultanate of Oman, I commend you and the entire team of the event organizers with a specific mention of our Ambassador of United Republic of Tanzania to Oman for your tireless effort and sleepless nights to deliver the warm hospitality to all delegates attending here and appropriate arrangements that have made for these meetings. You all deserve a special thank you. Distinguished delegates, Tanzania and Oman shared a long history. Tanzania and Oman shared a long history of trade and cultural exchange. Bond is deeply rooted in our shared heritage, and friendship and brotherhood has been widely written, narrated, and documented. I don't find it wisely to use my 5 minutes time here at the podium to narrate the story and history over and again. I would rather unpack the theme of today's forum, saying accelerating business and investment to untapped opportunity, which pretty much resonates deeply with our visions for development and the role of the ministry. The role of the ministry I'm privileged to serve as a minister can play to achieve this. Distinguished delegates, United Republic of Tanzania, and Zanzibar in particular, is no doubt a gateway to continental Africa due to its strategic location. But besides the strategic geographical location, the ever-growing and modern infrastructure, the young, skilled, and hardworking human resources, and the beautiful tourist, social, and cultural diversity similar to that of Oman make us indeed a place to invest. Besides, we are really and open for business. As the ministry, we continue to work for improving the business environment in close collaboration with the private sector. We have completed and now geared up for implementation of multi-sectoral blueprint, a transformations guideline aimed at troubleshooting all barriers to trade. Similarly, we continue to negotiate for expansions of market, access through various bilateral, regional, continental, and multinational agreements. We are frontrunners in the African Continental Free Trade Agreement, FCFTA, and are active members of East African Community. With regards to the industry, and in line with our government bottom-up economic transformation agenda, we continue to put in place policies that promote manufacturing sector, including recently gazetted Zanzibar Industrial Development Fund. The fund's main objective is to support our manufacturing sector to become more competitive. We are also focused in promoting green manufacturing through dedicated green energy-powered industrial parks in Unguja and Pemba. As the ministry in charge of private sector development in Zanzibar, I assure you of the ministry's support in facilitating and supporting the establishment of your investment, be it in manufacturing industry and trade establishments. We are a diversified economy that provides investment opportunity in multiple sectors. I'm therefore particularly excited that this forum brings together key stakeholders from among other sectors in areas of tourism, financing, housing and real estate, manufacturing, infrastructure, ICT, and fintech development. Distinguished delegates, I call upon all stakeholders present here today to seize the opportunity that lie before us to think collectively, creatively, and innovatively, and to forge partnerships that are built on trust and mutual benefits. Let us write a new chapter in the history of Zanzibar and Oman, and Tanzania and Oman, one that is defined by prosperity, growth, and shared success. I certainly hope Omani businessmen and women will consider investing, trading, and setting up a business in Tanzania, and I'm here to personally invite you to do so. Me and my colleagues responsible for investments are here to assure you that at this highest government level, that we will do all we can to make possible and profitable for your investment in our country. The interest of our government is linked to your interests, and the two can be mutually reinforcing. In conclusion, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our Omani partners and for their continued support and friendship together. Let us embark on this journey toward the brighter future of both Tanzania and Oman. I thank you for your kind attention. Assalamu alaikum.
Excellency, and let us embark on this particular journey all together. Your Excellency, guest of honor, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure at this particular moment to welcome Honorary Sharif A. Sharif, Minister of State, President Office, Labor, Economic. Please, welcome to the podium.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Your Excellency, Qais bin Mohammed Al Yusuf, Minister of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion of the Sultanate of Oman, Honorable Said Shaban, Minister of Trade and Industrial Development, Zanzibar, Honorable Stanislaus Harun Nyongo, Deputy Minister of State, President Office, Planning and Investment, United Republic of Tanzania, Your Excellency Sheikh Faisal bin Abdullah Al-Rawas, Chairman of Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Your Excellency Ambassador Fatima Rajab, Ambassador of the United Republic of Tanzania to the Sultanate of Oman, distinguished government officials from both Oman and Tanzania, representatives from private sector and government agencies from Tanzania and Oman, members of the business communities from both Tanzania and Oman, ladies and gentlemen, I recognize the presence of Consul General of Oman in Zanzibar, my good friend Saeed. Assalamu alaikum again. First and foremost, I wish to begin by glorifying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His infinite blessing upon us, allowing us to gather here today on this bright and beautiful day in the heart of Muscat. It's particularly significant that we come together to celebrate the third Tanzania-Oman Business and Investment Forum. I would also like to take this opportunity to extend my sincere appreciation to Your Excellency, Qais bin Mohammed Al Yusuf, Minister of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion of the Sultanate of Oman. We are truly honored by your presence and your willingness to be the guest of honor at our forum, especially given your busy schedule. Your participation underscores the importance of this forum and reflects our shared commitment to fostering and strengthening the long-standing diplomatic and economic ties between the United Republic of Tanzania and the Sultanate of Oman. For this, we are deeply grateful. Your Excellencies, it's a true honor to be in the vibrant city of Muscat, a symbol of tolerance, progress and opportunity. To many of us from Tanzania, Oman also symbolizes a unique characteristic in that we can easily feel at home in this beautiful country. Your hospitality has been extraordinary, and on behalf of my entire delegation, I wish to extend my heartfelt gratitude to you and to the government of the Sultanate of Oman for the warm welcome accorded to all our delegates. our shared history, rooted in time, honored journeys of people and goods on dhows, has created lasting family ties. Indeed, all 4 ministers, including myself, have relatives here in Oman. My brother is here, Ahmed, where are you? He is my brother. I am Sharif Ali Sharif, he is Ahmed Ali Sharif, and he is in Oman. So this really is very emotional to us as well. This unique connection compels us to build on our historic relationships as we seek to greater economic collaboration. By enhancing trade and investment opportunities, we not only honor our heritage but also secure a sustainable future for current and future generations. Your Excellencies, distinguished delegates, Tanzania is a land of opportunity, blessed with vast natural resources, a stable political environment, steady economic growth, and a young, vibrant workforce. In recent years, we have made significant reforms to both our legal and regulatory frameworks to create a favorable business environment. Positioning Tanzania as a premier investment destination in Africa. Our commitment is further underscored by major infrastructure projects, including the upgrading of our ports, construction of highways, enhancement of energy production, and improvements to our aviation services, all of which provide a solid foundation for trade and investment. We warmly welcome Oman investors in key sectors such as energy, oil and gas, and mining, tourism and hospitality, real estate development, agriculture and agribusiness, aviation, maritime trade and transportation, fisheries and aquaculture. Your Excellencies, I'm happy to inform you that Oman is one of Tanzania's leading investment partners from the Middle East, with a significant contribution to various sectors. To date, the Tanzania Investment Center has registered 69 projects from Oman in the mainland Tanzania, valued United States dollar $380.91 million, spanning agriculture, real estate, tourism, manufacturing, transportation, telecommunication, to name a few. These projects have created over 3,398 jobs for Tanzanians, underscoring their positive impact on employment. In Zanzibar, Oman Investment ranked as the second largest private investment project, with 27 registered Omani projects valued at a staggering United States dollar $1.2 billion, generating approximately 1,600 direct jobs. These ventures range from hotels to agriculture, manufacturing, and blue economy projects. As of 2022, trade between Tanzania and Oman reached United States dollar $259 million, with Tanzania importing goods valued of United States dollar $198.5 million and exporting products worth $60.5 million. Major imports including oil derivative products, which exports predominantly consist of meat and foodstuff and agricultural produce. These figures are encouraging and suggest that there is a huge opportunity, hence the need to take concerted efforts from both sides to increase the trade and investment volume to new heights that truly reflect the special relationship between our great nations. This forum should serve as a vital platform for new investors and business leaders from both sides to explore opportunities and invest in their preferred sectors. I wish to reassure you that the United Republic of Tanzania, both governments, Zanzibar and Tanzania, United Republic of Tanzania, are committed to taking our cooperation to new heights. This is evidenced by the full participation of 4 ministers from Tanzania on a mission to reiterate the commitments made by our 2 presidents during their respective state visits to Oman in 2022. Your Excellencies, this forum brings together approximately 300 participants from both the government and private sectors of Oman and Tanzania. The aim of this gathering is to showcase the existing business and investment opportunities in our respective countries while fostering collaboration, knowledge exchange, and strategic partnership to accelerate investment and trade. We are committed to promoting bilateral cooperation and strengthening the ties between Oman and Tanzania. This will be accomplished through the signing of agreements and memorandum of understanding, the exchange of valuable business information, and in-depth discussion focused on enhancing trade, investment, and economic development. I'm informed that some of the participants already have presence in Tanzania, and I thank them for their confidence in our country and encourage them to invest more because our investment climate has improved. And prospective investors, I say, karibuni sana, and our doors are wide open. Your Excellency, Tanzania offers several key attributes that make it a prime investment destination for Oman investors, including, but not limited to, a warm and friendly historical relationship with Oman, which fosters trust. Historical relationship with Oman, a peaceful and a stable environment crucial for sustainable investment. Our economy has grown steadily by 7% over the past decade. A conducive business environment supported by solid investment policies. Positioned as a regional hub, Tanzania borders 8 countries, creating opportunities in infrastructure, trade, transport, and logistics. With a population of 62 million, Tanzania further provides access to over 500 million people via East African Community and SADC, as well as to 1.4 billion through African Continental Free Trade Area. Availability of both semi-skilled and skilled labor. A multiple of opportunities exist in oil and gas, mining, agriculture, infrastructure, manufacturing, healthcare, tourism, housing, aviation, ICT, and more. With these attributes, Oman investors can uncover promising opportunities for growth and collaboration in Tanzania. As I conclude my remarks, I wish to reassure you all that Tanzania is a signatory to several multilateral and bilateral agreements on the protection and promotion of foreign investment. Tanzania is a member of the Multilateral Investment Guarantees Agency, MIGA, the African Trade Insurance Agency, TIA, and the International Center for Settlement of Investment Disputes. Therefore, your investment in Tanzania is protected both under the domestic and international laws. It is my ardent hope that the discussion that will be held during and after this forum will result in improved bilateral cooperation in mutual favorable terms and policies between 2 nations and the respective business community. The ultimate goal is to achieve sustainable development, emphasizing the importance of investment practices that promote environmental protection, social responsibility, and inclusive growth. Before I yield the podium, I'd like to reiterate that Tanzania is a land of lucrative opportunities. I'm happy to note that many Omani companies already have a presence in Tanzania and are making good business. I therefore call upon all prospecting investors to come forward and speak to our investment authorities here, ZIPA and our TIC and others, to start your investment facilitation right here and right now. I give you the highest assurance of support from the government of the United Republic of Tanzania and the government of Zanzibar. Let us seize this moment and create a future of shared prosperity. I therefore welcome and implore you to consider Zanzibar and Tanzania as your investment destination. Asanteni sana.
Thank you, Your Excellency. It's truly inspiring to witness the close bond between Oman and Tanzania, and connection that is not only historical, but deeply personal. As you yourself have shared today, this forum, with the dedication of over 300 participants from the United Republic of Tanzania, represents a significant step towards strengthening trade and cooperation. Together, we can create opportunities and fostering a partnership that benefits both our nations. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my distinct privilege to introduce our esteemed guest of honor, His Excellency Qais bin Mohammed Al Yusuf, Minister of Commerce and Industry and Investment Promotion, to give a keynote speech. Your Excellency.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Your Excellency, the Honorable Sharif Ali Sharif, Minister of State, President's Office, Labor, Economic Affairs and Investment. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Let me begin by welcoming you all to the Sultanate of Oman, your second home. In particular, may I express my personal gratitude to the Honorable Minister Sharif Ali Sharif, who is leading this most esteemed delegation. We are honored to have you here with us today, and may I express my appreciation to the members of the delegation, especially to His Excellency Honorable Omar Saeed Sha'ban, Minister of Trade and Industrial Development of Zanzibar, and the Honorable Stanislaus Harun Nyango, Deputy Minister of State, President's Office, Planning and Investment, United Republic of Tanzania. And allow me to also thank the Omani and Tanzanian business representatives who have taken time out of their busy schedule to join us today. This is indeed one of the largest gatherings to have almost 300 participants from both the Sultanate of Oman and the United Republic of Tanzania to join us today. So thank you all for being here. For me, may I say that it's indeed a pleasure to be part of today's Oman-Tanzania Business Forum. It's a most welcome opportunity to reinforce the deep historic ties of friendship, culture, trade, and investment between our two countries. Oman and Tanzania indeed have a very special connection, a bond built over generations and thriving today. And I was told by my colleague, His Excellency Mr. Sharif, who visited the museum Oman Across Ages, which I encourage you all to visit, there was a special and clear focus on the relationship between Oman and Zanzibar, Oman and Tanzania overall. As can be clearly seen in the 23.8% increase in the numbers of Tanzanian companies registered in Oman and the investment rise of 13.5% in the 2 years since the Oman-Tanzania Business Forum last convened, this shows the growth. But of course, we jointly aspire to have further growth. And I very much look forward to the opportunities today will bring as we come together to build on the great success of the last forum, when it was my great privilege to welcome Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, who was on state visit to His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, the Sultan of Oman. Followed very soon thereafter by a visit of His Excellency Dr. Hussein, the President of Zanzibar, to Oman. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I recall when this forum met here 2 years ago, we remarked on Tanzania's remarkable economic progress over the last 20 years. And today I'm pleased to see this success story has continued. Not only continued, but gathered strength. Indeed, recent figures show that under President Dr. Samia, astute leadership, there has been continued substantial growth. Notable too, despite the current global challenges, is the 5.1% growth in Tanzanian economy in 23, up from 4.7 in 2022. These achievements have not gone unnoticed. As ever, we salute your achievement as a country. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, I'm delighted to say that, like Tanzania, Oman too has continued to enjoy considerable economic success since the forum last convened. As under the wise leadership and guidance of His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, we reimagine the possibilities of economic growth by re-engineering the way we do business, streamlining and digitizing procedures, and creating a more innovative, enterprise-driven environment. All this is being made possible through the framework provided by Oman's Vision 2040, our blueprint for sustainable development. And as a result, it is a special vibrancy in our commercial ecosystem that we like to call Renaissance 2.0. Let me be clear, the new approach and policies put in place by His Majesty's government are historic steps taken to ensure the right support is in place for business in Oman to help them prosper, grow, and expand operations. All this is backed by strong commitment to our 2050 net zero targets and to public-private partnerships, an area in which we have over 20 years of experience, and I must say, alhamdulillah, considerable success. It's with great pride I share with you that the renewed strength of our economic environment and the rich possibilities of our investment landscapes are receiving recognition from the international community, with the IMF predicting Oman to be amongst the highest economic growth rates in the Arab world in 2024. And this builds on Oman's being named the 4th most attractive country for foreign direct investment in 2023 in the FDI Standout Watch List. I should draw to your attention too to the upgrading of a credit rating once again by Standard & Poor's Global Rating just yesterday. Alhamdulillah, moving us up to BBB-, up from BB+, with a positive outlook for Oman's economy. We are finally back as investment grade rating after almost 7 years. This is thanks to His Majesty's wise policies and directives to His Majesty's government. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the dynamism of Renaissance 2.0, the ambition of our industrial strategy, and the ecosystem of forward-looking policies that underpin them have facilitated the emergence of new industries of exceptional potential. Industries that will be central to our long-term growth and prosperity. Amongst them, IT, manufacturing, tourism, logistics, mining, agriculture and fisheries, and more. And what I'm pleased to note that these sectors and others will be explored in, I'm sure, in tomorrow's various B2Bs, today and tomorrow's various B2B sessions. Let me just mention one example to illustrate the strength of the opportunities Oman has to offer. This is our green hydrogen industry. Thanks to our abundance of solar, wind, and land, Oman is set to be one of the world's most competitive green hydrogen producers and exporters, with the annual production of 1 million tons projected by the year 2030 and up to 8.5 million tons by 2050. To put it in perspective, the 1 million tons of hydrogen in 2030 will put Oman and rank it amongst the top 6 countries producing hydrogen. May I also point out that whatever the industry, financial support is available for both domestic and foreign investors. This is something really important to investors as access to finance, with having Oman Investment Authority $5.1 billion under its newly established Future Fund of Oman, as well as the newly raised capital of Oman Development Bank, and dedicated to ensuring every investor gets maximum value from being part of our ambitious and growing economy is Invest Oman, with its expert team and extensive portfolio of support services. The team will later present they'll have a presentation, and they will be able to address any further questions you may have on the investment climate or investment rules in Oman. My dear friends, I do not wish to delay the proceedings any longer, but before I finish, allow me to express our gratitude to Her Excellency, Fatima Mohammed Rajab, the United Republic Tanzania's ambassador to the Sultanate of Oman. I would also like to express our gratitude to His Excellency Saud Hilal al-Shaydani and all his team from from Foreign Affairs or Ministry, Foreign Ministry, and for all their support. I would also like to extend my thanks to His Excellency Sheikh Faisal Al-Rawas, the Chairman of Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and of course his counterparts from both Tanzania Chamber of Commerce and Zanzibar Chamber of Commerce. May I also extend on your behalf our appreciation to Sheikh Saeed Al-Ismaili, acting head of the Oman Tanzanian Business Council, for making today's event possible. May I leave you now with a couple of messages. Today is the time to explore Oman's rich opportunities and to capitalize on a pro-business environment, infrastructure, and access to regional markets. Like my colleague, His Excellency Sharif, was saying, that access to market, like Tanzania, you access through the SADC agreement, almost 500 million. Also, Oman can be accessed to market into more than 1.5 billion through a short 4 hours of radius of flight, and also using the various free trade agreements we have. But in conclusion, I don't believe that trade and investment is a zero-sum game. I believe in building partnerships. I think based on the comparative and competitive advantages that both countries have to offer, we can both explore on building successful companies based on this. We, as the government of Sultanate of Oman, are willing to support you in your endeavor. نسأل الله لكم التوفيق جميعا. شكرا, and wish you all the best.
Believe in building partnership, explore, and building successfully companies. That's the words from His Excellency. Thank you, Your Excellency, for your insightful remarks. It's encouraging to see the visionary approach, His Majesty's government paving the way for Oman to become a leading player by 2040. We also commend the impressive developments in Tanzania under the leadership of Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan. Together we can forge stronger ties and mutual growth. And now for the vote of thanks by Honorable Stanislaus Harun Nyongo, Deputy Minister, President's Office for Planning and Investments, who will express collective gratitude to the dignitaries and participants for their invaluable contributions to this forum. Please welcome.
Your Excellency Qais bin Mohammed Al-Yusuf, Minister of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion of Sultanate of Oman, Her Excellency Ambassador Fatima Rajab, Ambassador of United Republic of Tanzania to Sultanate of Oman, Honorable Sharif A. Sharif, Minister of State, President Office, Labor and Economic, Honorable Omar Said Shaban, Minister of Trade and Industry Development of Zanzibar, Director General of Public and Private Institutes of the United Republic of Tanzania and the Sultanate of Oman, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. Your Excellency, guest of honor, my role here today is just to give a vote of thanks. First and foremost, I want to thank Almighty God, the most merciful, for bringing us together in good health. Secondly, on behalf of the entire team from Tanzania, I'm honored to thank you, our distinguished guest of honor, for agreeing to join us for this investment conference between Tanzania and Oman. We truly appreciate it. Thirdly, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks and appreciation to Her Excellency Ambassador Fatuma Rajab and your team here in Oman, as well as leaders of both Tanzania and Oman governments and the various organizations and associations for dedicating your time to preparations and participating in this conference. Also, I extend my appreciation to Shah Omar. He organized very well with Ambassador and your team. Thank you so much for your tribute. Also, I would like to specifically thank our sponsors and partners who have generously supported this event, both materially and financially. Finally, a special thanks to all Tanzanians living in Oman for being part of this conference. Thank you very much. All did a very good job. Honorable, my special thanks again to security people, protocol people, our drivers who drove us to various areas. They did a very great job. Thank you so much for that. Your Excellency, guest of honor, this conference has been a remarkable event since it is opened first day, providing Tanzanians diaspora with a valuable opportunity to meet, engage in discussions, and gain insight on various issues from government and private institutions, offering diverse services. Participants have had the chance to understand various information such as investment opportunities, business regulations, and support mechanisms available for those looking to invest in Tanzania. Meeting with this organization is a key step in facilitating the economic activities of our diaspora in Oman and encouraging further investment in Tanzania. Furthermore, this conference has successfully brought together our Tanzanian institutions and the various institutions and the companies from Oman. This collaboration will not only strengthen existing partnership by me at promoting investment, but also foster new connections that can lead to innovative projects and initiatives. By working together, we can harness the potential of our diaspora to contribute to Tanzania's economic development and create mutual beneficial opportunity for both countries. The discussions and the networkings that have taken place here will undoubtedly pave the way to future collaborations and investments. Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister Sharif mentioned here earlier, the government of United Republic of Tanzania and the leadership of Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan and Dr. Hussein Mwinyi, President of the Revolutionary Government of Zanzibar, has made significant strides in enhancing the investment and business environment in the country. To improve the investment landscape, the Tanzania government has focused on infrastructure development, including the construction of roads and the connect our nation to neighbors countries. The expansion of ports, upgrading airports, construction of a standard gauge railway from the port of Tanzania to neighboring countries or to the mainland, improvement in the energy sector, and now we are focusing on the clean energy sector. We have a lot of improvement over there. So furthermore, the government has been updating investment policies to draw in more investors, especially through amendment to the Tanzania Investment Act of 2022 and the Zanzibar Investment Act of 2023. These regulatory revisions aim to eliminate or to reduce fees affecting investment and business operations, along with the implementation of electronic system across various government institutions. Enhance services delivery for investors, they are cutting the costing and to reduce time. Your Excellency, guest of honor, I extend a warm welcome to investors from Oman and other countries to explore investment opportunities in Tanzania, as we have a diverse range of sectors available, including tourism, value addition in minerals, agriculture, infrastructure development, among others. Your Excellency, Guest of Honor, I would like to express my gratitude once again for your presence here at this conference, and I wish safe travel to everyone heading back to Tanzania and other locations. And lastly, I give you the message to all investors that if you want to invest in Africa, please invest in Tanzania. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And with that last word, if you want to invest in Africa, do remember Tanzania is there to invest and all the opportunities are there. And now, from the Omani side, we have vote of thanks from Mr. Said Al-Ismaili, representative of Oman Tanzania Business Council, acknowledging the significance of today's collaborative efforts. His vote of thanks will be in Arabic, and he is well known to be one of the old businessmen who has established his business in Tanzania. Please welcome.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. معالي قيس بن محمد اليوسفي وزير التجارة والصناعة، معالي شريف وزير الدولة مكتب الرئيس وشؤون العمل والاقتصاد والاستثمار، معالي عمر سعيد شعبان وزير التجارة والتنمية الصناعية، سعادة نائب وزير الدولة مكتب الرئيس والتخطيط والاستثمار هارون سعيد غالب، سعادة الشيخ فيصل بن عبد الله الرواس رئيس مجلس غرفة التجارة وصناعة عمان، سعادة فاطمة رجب سفيرة تنزانيا في عمان، سعادة سعيد بن سالم السيناوي قنصل الفخري في زنجبار. ضيوفنا الأعزاء، حضور الكرام، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. إنه لمن الدواعي السرور أن نشارك معنا اليوم في لقاء يتجدد ضمن علاقات التاريخية الراسخة بين سلطنة عمان وجمهورية تنزانيا في جانب التجاري، والذي كان ولا يزال هو الأساس لاستدامة تعاوننا معا، استدامة إلى ما يجمعنا أثر الحضارة والثقافة المشتركة. حضور الكرام، إن انعقاد هذا النسخة في المبتدأ الأعمال العماني التنزاني جاء ليعزز ما تحقق من إنجازات حققها القطاع الخاص في بلدينا على خطى التعاون المشترك، وبدعم من غرفة التجارة وصناعة عمان في جهد يتكامل أيضا مع الدور المستدامة تقوم بها الغرفة من خلال مجلس الأعمال التنزاني الذي ساهم منذ إنشاؤها 2012، فتقوم العلاقات الاقتصادية بين البلدين الصديقين. فقد جاء المجلس الرغبة الجادة والحقيقية بين أصحاب الأعمال في بلدينا لإيجاد من الفرصة المشتركة واغتنام هذا الفرصة التنموية وتطوير العلاقات التجارية والاقتصادية القائمة، والترويج الفرصة الاستثمارية المتبادلة، وتبسيط الإجراءات أمام رجال الأعمال من أجل إقامة استثماراتهم. حضور الكرام، معالي وزير قيس، إننا في مجلس الأعمال العماني التنزاني لمسنا اهتمام الاستثمارات في مجالات متعددة وتشمل الزراعة والتعدين والسياحة والثروة السمكية، إلى جانب اللوجستيات والإنشاءات والطاقة، وهي قطاعات تدخل في صلب الأهداف التنموية لبلدينا، ما يجعل التركيز عليها عمل ممكنا للقطاع الخاص من دور في تحقيق هذه الأهداف وضرورنا الأعزاء. حضورنا الكريم، إنه ومن قيام أصحاب الأعمال في بلدينا بجهود ملموسة في تقوية العلاقات الاقتصادية من خلال تشجيع العديد من الاستثمارات وتطويرها وتعريفها للفرصة الاستثمارية المتاحة، وقد ندوات التعريفية والإيقاع الثنائية بين رجال الأعمال العماني ونظيرهم التنزاني، وإقامة مبتديات الاقتصادية وتيسير الوفود التجارية، فإن المرحلة الحالية تتطلب نقلهم نوعيا على سبيل تعزيز الشركات الفاعلة والانتقال بها ما يطمح له مجتمع الأعمال بلدينا، وهو نعول عليها من خلال ما يشهد هذا المبتدأ من الأعمال ومن عرض الفرص واللقاءات الثنائية بين أصحاب الأعمال. Mheshimiwa Waziri Sharif na Mheshimiwa Waziri Omar Said Shaban, naomba niwashukuru sana kwa ujio wenu huku hapa Omani. Nafurahi sana kutoka siku mmekuja, mmeacha kazi zenu, mmehudhuria hapa Omani katika hili pambano kubwa. Kwa hiyo nawashukuru sana sana. Nimependa kuzungumza Kiswahili kama ulivyosema wewe, una ndugu yako Muaman, na sisi pia lugha yetu tunaijua uzuri ya Kiswahili. Karibuni tena, Omani nzuri mkiwa nyiwa wazuri. Asanteni sana. Salamu alaykum.
Thank you very much, Mr. Said Al-Ismaili, for that speech there, and of course in also communicating in Swahili. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now witness the signing of Memorandum of Understanding. This agreement symbolizes our commitment to strengthening economic partnerships and establishing a framework for cooperation in trade, investments, and development.
Cotton Park, which we're going to establish in Tanzania, is not only what you call a local content in Nablus. It's one of its kind. It's a consortium of Omani business and Germany's and investments through the Europe who will be funding this. It's a park which we aim to establish in there, and it will, inshallah, kind of get the employment of 5,000 people. It's a 1B or to 3B. It depends on the stage where we're going to reach. We will work closer with the Board of Cotton in Tanzania to make this as an international exporter of cotton. So thank you.
I've been asked to make a short of introduction why the theme and objective of our MOU signing between Big House International and Emirate Construction. The objective of this MOU is project financing and investment in the real estate trust in Tanzania, with a specific of enhancing real estate in Zanzibar, particularly in the area of tourism and hospitality portfolio, as well as the establishment and financing a program of various projects, including Air Zanzibar, to enhance and complement the existing air transport opportunities and gateway of business between Tanzania and Oman. So there's a number of project investments in the big house international and Emirate construction, but to name a few of them is between those two logistics investment and the real estate development in Tanzania. So you're all most welcome to join us. Thank you very much.
Thank you indeed, and also a bit of explanation about Golden Levant Business Gate and Red Sands Falcon for training, please.
Thanks a lot. We are thrilled to announce that a consortium of Levant Golden Gate for businesses with Red Sands Falcon for training are initiating a new project in Tanzania to establish a vocational training center to meet the needs of the skilled employees in Tanzania.
Thank you very much, thank you. Next is the International Business Development Investment Center and People's Bank of Zanzibar Limited, Zanzibar Chamber of Commerce, to establish Islamic banking with People's Bank of Zanzibar Limited. Please come forward.